The three main tenets of Tantra are breath, sound, and movement. So dance is a really good way to energize your body. We get so stuck in our logical minds or overthinking, and we disconnect from our bodies. And there's so much amazing energy in our bodies to tap into. When we get in those elements of play and joy and having fun, that's when life really starts to respond to us in a different way. Shaking up your energetic is so powerful for you. It's such a powerful practice. We can get so busy adulting and having a long list of things to do, but are we prioritizing ourselves? Are we prioritizing things that elevate and raise our vibration? Are we prioritizing play? Are we prioritizing pleasure? It's really important to change the energy. The energy that you shift shifts the energy in the room. Like now my dog is playing with her squeaky toy. She got amped up, seeing me get my energy amped up. So she got up and started playing. So you might hear in the background, but she's having a fun time too. So it's about adding those elements of fun to your life. Before I start sharing all the tips to help you going into what you're manifesting and what you're desiring, first, what's blocking you? We want to clear that out of the way and then anchor into the manifestation, what you're wanting to call in, and then fueling all that with practice of celebration. It's just a whole different vibe. You're infusing that vibe of play and fun and joy. Often, whenever we're in the real world, if we want to share with other people around us what we're desiring or manifesting, maybe some people don't believe in that power. So they may be blocking that energetic of the manifestation by putting doubt in it. With growth, and as we're expanding as humans and we're going on our journey, we change. Some people will hold us back. One thing that can block us was people's expectations for us to always stay the same. Your friends in high school may be like, oh my gosh, you've changed. And as you go through the journey, you keep growing and evolving, you're going to change. Your personality will change because as your personal reality changes, your personality changes. Also, when you want your personal reality to change, it requires you to change your personality. If you've been stuck in patterns of negative thinking, just talking about gossip or low vibration things all the time, or dwelling on all the bad things, and you're not focusing on the good or the joy, you're not playing and having pleasure, then you're blocking your ability to manifest because thoughts become things. The first thing that we want to watch is, what are we thinking? Where are we giving our attention? Because where our attention goes, energy flows. Manifestation is about energy. We're energetic beings. And we're going to use the energy that we have and connect with the energy of the universe and have that alignment so that we can manifest and bring things into our reality. So it's like a boomerang effect. So just think about a boomerang. When you throw something out there, it comes back to you. So if you're always throwing out fears and you're worrying about this, or you're living in the past where you're worrying about everything that happened before and how you're upset and how could they do this to you, you're just going through those negative thought patterns. Or if you're worrying about the future, when you're worrying about the future, you're actually praying, you're using your energy and your attention for those bad things to manifest. You're giving that energy. What you need to do is drop into the present moment, and things like meditation really help with that. Dancing, getting back into your body, letting go of our mind overthinking, and getting back and dropping into the body and what is our heart desiring. Another thing that can block us with manifestation is our limiting beliefs. We limit ourselves so much. I want it to manifest this amount of money. I would like to manifest $50,000 in my bank account or more. I always say or more. Or if you're wanting something, I want this kind of home or something better. Because the universe could actually offer something to you better, and we're limiting the possibilities. We put our limited way of thinking on it. So we want to say, I would like this or something better. I'll take better. I'll take more abundance. And then having the clarity too of the things that you're doing, especially if you want to manifest money. Some of the blocks can be things that we picked up from our parents and what they would say about money. Sometimes we may grow up in a home and people would say, oh, people with money are greedy. Money is the root of all evil. Money is dirty. Your parents may say, wash your hands after you touch money because it's dirty, because it goes through so many things, because there can be germs that we can imprint like, oh, it's dirty, it's bad. Whenever we're young, our subconscious mind is fully open. Imagine our head's like a circle, and you draw a line, and at the top is the conscious mind, and underneath at the bottom half of the circle is a subconscious mind. From ages 0 to 7, we don't have the conscious, we're just all subconscious mind. So subconscious mind is very imprintable. That's why we say kids are like a sponge. We're easily programmed. So even though we may not remember or recall certain things that were being said to our parents from such early ages, but from ages 0 to 7, their thoughts and their beliefs and fears are being downloaded. So it's almost like we're this computer software and we had all this old programming downloaded in us, and consciously we may think it's possible, but Actually, majority of our operations, I think 93% of our actions and what we do in our world comes from our subconscious mind, not our conscious mind. And we're not aware of it. So what habits, what patterns are we continuing to go into that could be blocking that? If you're wanting more money, money is an energy, is currency. Just think a current is energetic. So when you're wanting money, that's a currency. So you want to elevate your energy and your frequency to have it elevated energetic into your life. Again, it's an energy and money is only an amplifier. So if someone is already an asshole and then they get money, it will just amplify that they're an asshole. If someone is a wonderful person and has something good from their heart they want to share, then that's going to amplify that. Money is an amplifier. It's not going to make you bad. And it's not going to make you greedy. It's your birthright to have abundance, to experience pleasure, to have joy. We were not meant to come into this world and pay bills and taxes and die. We need to enjoy the journey and then co-create with the universe. Be aware of what are some subconscious beliefs or limiting beliefs, and I'm staying stuck in those patterns because I'm accepting the beliefs that were instilled by my parents or my grandparents or people in school. Those are some of the things that can be blocking. When I talk about your energy level, what frequency are you on? You want to elevate your frequency. So think of it like a radio station. So when there's a radio station on, you want to hear a certain station, you're going to tune in to get to that frequency of that radio station. What you want to do is be this beacon of light. You're an energetic being. Do things that you enjoy, like meditation, dancing, play, joy, love, self-love, all those things, pleasure that raise your vibration. Then you're elevating your frequency and you're raising your frequency so you can dial into that channel. It's like a TV station. We can turn into certain TV stations. And depending on the frequency and our mindset of what we're willing to listen to and what we're willing to wrap our minds into, we could be watching crime shows, watching news, drama, horror films, sports. You can tune to the sports network, the comedy channel. You can tune into romance, lifestyles of the rich and famous, traveling around the world, eating, cooking amazing food. There's all kinds of channels, and a lot of channels, you'll notice when you tune to that channel, then the programming along that channel is the same type of shows. So when we tune into a certain frequency, we're tuning into that channel. And are we watching things like Maury Povich or Wendy Williams or things that people are talking trash and trying to be negative and complain? Because complain equals drain. And when you're around people that are complaining a lot, that's lowering your vibration. When you're tuning into things that aren't serving you, that's lowering your vibration. Because again, your subconscious mind doesn't know. If you're watching where people are being killed and they're being tortured, your subconscious mind doesn't realize that this isn't happening in real time for you. You're impacting your energetic system and your frequency. Are you living more in a place of fear or in love and possibility? The other part with manifestation is just appreciating what we already have. Think of it like this. Imagine two parents, they have a child and they're giving the child everything. The child is getting these great toys and they're providing this and that, and has food and shelter. And the child just has no appreciation, zero gratitude for what it's receiving. It's important that we have an attitude of gratitude because it's almost like the universe or source or spirit, whatever your beliefs in, we can all tap into what is our own truth, and that's fine. So if it's source, if it's God, whatever that higher calling, that higher energy is looking at us and is saying, oh my gosh, they have a home. They're doing better than so many people in the world. We're here on our computers and our technology. We have internet, we have Wi-Fi, we have this ability. We're doing better than so many people in the world. And then the universe is, oh my gosh, they're acting like spoiled children. Because just like the parent will be like, you know what, that's it. I'm not going to get the kid anything else because they're not appreciating. It's the same thing with us. We're blocking things off because we don't appreciate where we are now. Like, where are you now? And where were you a year ago from now? What have you accomplished along the way? And have you celebrated that? And when you have that attitude of gratitude, more things flow your way. You manifest more quickly. So first, appreciating, because what we appreciate appreciates, appreciating all that you have in this moment. So every night when I go to bed, I'm like, thank you, universe, for this day. I'm so blessed. Thank you so much. And I go to sleep with that in my mind. When I wake up, thank you, universe, for another day. Just starting and ending my day each day with gratitude is such a game changer. I've manifested amazing things in my life. And when I learned Tantra, I was able to turbocharge my manifestation abilities. It's fun to share that with you because it's possible for all of us. I'm living proof. Blessings, everyone.